Okay, everybody. We are waiting for Emma, but she is always late, so that's absolutely fine. She could just slip in when she gets here. So, thank you everybody for coming. Before we begin talking about Arbonne tonight, we just want to say thank you for coming. Over the next hour, we will share what Arbonne is, our vision and philosophy, our 45-year history on making a difference in the world, what our products are about. So we do have over 500 products. There's only a small selection here, but if there's something that you want to try, something you want to see that isn't out, just let one of us know, because I'm pretty sure I have everything around the house being used, so just let me know and I'll go and find it. You're only going to probably hear about 5% of the products tonight, so if there's something specific you'd love to know more about, just ask one of us and we will find that out for you. Second thing, there is no buying at this event. You have been invited to come and enjoy, hopefully win some freebies, have some food, some drinks, have a nice time. So help yourself to nibbles on the table. If you want more drink, just help yourself. Third and final, if anyone needs to go to the toilet, just go. There's no need to raise your hand. It is through that door over there. We also ask if you could pop your phone on silent, just to respect everyone's time. Of course, if you need to make a phone call, absolutely feel free just to step outside or out through the room. That's not a problem. Over the event, some of us may take some photos. If you would prefer not to be in them and shared on social media, have a word with the person that invited you and we'll make sure that you don't appear in any photos. I've put, does anyone have any allergies? But I think we're fine because I haven't put anything out that's allergy specific tonight. Tomatoes, no one's allergic to tomatoes. Okay. And we have a guess how many fizz is in the jar. So have you done that yet? Have you done?
No, I've not.
Okay, so you have a little guess. I'll give you a pen. And then pass that around to anyone else. The paper's just on here. There we go. Do pen and paper, and there's more. So have a little guess, and then at the end we'll pull the fizz out, count them, and whoever is the closest is going to win a product.
If you changed the fizz since the last event, I'm trying to remember how many was in it.
And I never know either, so I just shove.
I think I did win it last time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because I got the big wild greens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never know, so I just shove them in and then let people have a guess, and we'll count them out at the end. So, we are going to play another little game. So that's game one going round. We are going to play another little game. So, Audra's going to take over in just a second, but before, I want to give everybody a clipboard, and if you could take a pen, and I'm going to give you a number to write on the top. So you're number 1. You're number 2. You're welcome, daughter. You're number 3. Just use your pen. You're number 4. Just write 4 on the top. You're number 5. You do Colette's. She is number 6. And you're number 7. And you're number 8. Let me get your pen. And then I'm going to hand over to Audra, who's going to play this fun game for us. Thank you, Audra. Woohoo!
Can I have a clipboard?
Of course you can. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Good evening, Audra.
You know, my name's Audra. So, what is Arbonne? Arbonne was founded in 1975 by a man named Peter Moore. He was raised as a child to a single mum of 4 children who worked multiple jobs to make ends meet. Watching his hard-working mother as a young boy, he decided that when he grew up, he would make a business and make sure it helped people and it helped women who want to work but also want to be more present with their families. Of course, Arbonne is for men too, and we have a lot of men who do Arbonne very well. And it's obviously, absolutely, for people who don't have children too. But this is where his vision started. When he left school, he trained to be a botanist and became the highest paying, most sought after botanist there was. He had so many patents to his name and was also being headhunted. But he stayed with his initial company, Procter & Gamble, but actually in the 60s were doing bad things. Peter could see the formulations they were wanting had toxins and were making an item, say a shampoo for instance, which was 3% ingredients and 97% watered down with cheap fillers. Fillers such as when they extract crude oil on oil rigs for fuel in cars, they pull out the oil and are left with a dirty scum at the top, which is deemed not good enough for fuel in cars. It's a waste product, which they can't dispose of into the food or drink industry. They can't leave it in landfill as it's environmentally harmful. So they sell for pence, gallons and gallons of the stuff to the cosmetics industry, who use it as a super cheap filler. Despite knowing the long-term problems things like this ingredient cause people's long-term health, the company Petter worked for did not care. So he decided to leave and in 1975 started the first company which he made clean products. Not only was this revolutionary, but he decided to use recyclable materials, also unheard of in the 70s, even 80s and 90s. He also decided to use ink on his packaging, which didn't cause breathing issues for people, so all toxic free. He knew if his products, which he realised were made up to the standard royalty and A-lister celebrities would use, if they were sold in shops, they would be unaffordable, such as £400 for a night cream, which is funny as they are priced similar to Creme de la Mer and La Prairie, where you easily pay £1,000 for a skincare system. But he still had his childhood dream to empower women, to make money and to have more time with their families. So what he did was he said no to retailing his products in shops and putting the price up 80 to 90% to cover the costs of selling in a shop and paying for advertising. Instead, he decided his products, like how royalty and top celebrities buy, they would be word of mouth referrals. Anyone who referred one of his products to a new Arbonne customer would get a kickback, a paycheck from Arbonne, which saves Arbonne a fortune. And it's better to pay someone a refer a friend kickback than to pay for advertising. This meant women like us here who are consultants can literally use the products we want to use anyway, instead of paying for everyday items in the supermarket or high street. We buy from our own shop. We get the items we want at cost. We get to add this to our tax return, which is phenomenal as a tax deductible expense. And if we share our experiences, testimonials with someone else who buys based on our review, Arbonne send us the money the following week for doing the work. An Arbonne franchise, which is all online, is £70 a year. Currently it's on offer at £50 a year. You get your entire website built for this, plus a free item such as fizz sticks worth £59. You get all training provided for free, which can be in person or online or a mixture of both. You do not have a boss, so what you decide to do is entirely up to you. Talk to one person a week about your 500 plus health and wellness products from your shop, or talk to 50 people. It's all up to you. Most people do this around a busy life, around work, multiple jobs, around a family, etc. Your customers can't buy these products unless they know a rep. So once someone buys from you, say a mascara, you get paid the following week for that recommendation you made. But when they rebuy the mascara, because women never run out of a mascara, most even have a backup mascara for when theirs is running low. When they log into their account or Arbonne app and get another mascara, you get paid again and again and again. If your friend sends your website link to one of their friends who you don't know, say their friend is in Australia or Canada, if that stranger purchases on your website, you get paid. So simple. So with Arbonne, there are 3 ways to get involved. 1 is as a consultant, which most people do because it makes sense. They get the products at cost, they get to make money from recommendations, they would do anyway, and can learn for free within our amazing community. But if that isn't for you, then option 2 is as a customer. You can buy any product at full price as and when you like, or you can pay £10 a year for a wholesale account, where as a preferred client, you also get perks like free shipping, free gifts, in orders, and £40 vouchers 3 times a year. Lastly, option 3, if you don't use any products, don't need a way to make more time or money, and neither of the above are for you, then option 3 is to refer people you know to your local consultant. You will have your people in your network looking for products for, say, eczema, IBS, menopause, period support, hair growth, memory, or just clean, tasty protein. And maybe you will know people who are keen to find a way to swap their hour a day, scrolling on social media, to actually running a business, using and recommending products to people and creating an extra weekly income. So if you could refer them, tell them about your consultant. We rely on word of mouth. So we appreciate you so much if you can do this. So right now, we're going to talk about some of the products. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Audra. Fantastic. There we go. Right, so what we'll do is we will do a random number generator. But what number did we get up to? What were you? Where were you?
She's 9.
You're 9?
I'm 9.
Great. Has anyone got their phone on them? So we can do a random number generator. Oh, Cheyenne, have you got yours? There we go, Cheyenne. Go on to Google and just put random number generator in. Okay. So numbers 1 to 9. And then Anya's going to generate a number.
Make sure it's my number.
Yeah. 8. Number 8.
Yay!
Right, you get to choose your product. So choose wisely, because the other person that wins the fizz sticks is going to get that. So you can either have the mushroom powder, which I think is amazing. It's great in coffee, great on its own. It's got 5 super mushrooms in. Or you can have the bronzer. Makeup or nutrition? Makeup or nutrition?
That's not fair.
Bronzer, please. Bronzer. Has everybody done guess the fizz?
No, we need to do it.
Wonderful. We'll do that afterwards then. And whoever wins guess the fizz is getting the mushroom powder.
I could tell them all, but I don't want to tell it to you.
It's brilliant.
I win it.